Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here. You're once again watching the reviews Sanctum, where everything and anything may be reviewed. And with me are
Johnny Rodriguez
and Wendy, also known as Jupi Chan or Ninja Jupi.
Yeah, and they were talking about Super Mario Bros. Movie. We finally got to watch it. It was a big movie. It's like a very big deal, you know. And what can I say? I didn't want to see it alone. I wanted to see it with my bro and with Wendy. So check that out. And yeah, what can I say? It's not a very complex movie. There's a lot of references here and there. Bottom line is that Mario and Luigi, and it's kind of cool because in the real old Mario games, they used to work for a guy named Spike. They were like construction workers or something like that. So the movie actually references that they left their jobs to start their own personal business as plumbers. And you know, there's a bit of doubts, there's a bit of risk to families. Also saying that why did you leave a good job to become plumbers, stuff like that. Meanwhile, in the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser's attacking places. He got a superstar. He wants to use that star to get to the princess. And Mario and Luigi somehow end up in the Mushroom Kingdom, but unfortunately they're separated. So Mario ends up where the princess is, and he gets to learn how to use, you know, all the Mario type gameplay. While Luigi ends up where Bowser is. He's captured by Bowser. So now in this case, Mario must go out to rescue his brother Luigi and stuff like that. That's basically like the bottom line there. And you guys got any thoughts on there?
Okay, but I thought that the movie was fantastic. The storyline, not too complicated, very straight to the point. And I just like the way the movie, you know, has a lot of reference from all the Mario games, from Mario 1, 2, 3, I forgot what other games but you know, all the Mario games he's been in, and all the, you know, things that are related to the games, like you know, Mario getting the 1-ups, getting the mushrooms, getting the, you know, like when he gets invisible, all the things that's you know, pretty much related to the Mario games. They copy every detail of it. I liked how all the enemies, you know, act like, I guess, how they would act if they were featured in a cartoon film, you know. And yeah, it was a good movie. It was action-packed, but it was also, I don't know, like a charming movie. And it's kind of like about time that they did this Mario franchise the right way. Yeah.
I have to give it Johnny on that one. I mean, yes, we all grew up with the 1993 movie. We all can agree with that, right? Are we just all pretending it never happened? Is that what it is?
All I know is that it was one of the movies that Bob Hoskins regretted doing the most.
That's sad. He only did it because his kid liked Mario, and he had no idea what Mario was. No, but my thoughts on the film, I really liked it, but for me, it was mostly a lot of the music cues and the sound effects that really got me, and how accurate they were, and like, you know, the references that they made, like Wrecking Crew. They reference Wrecking Crew. Game & Watch stuff, man. That is totally old school. For you young people that don't know what the Game & Watch is, that is like the precursor to the original Game Boy. Same creator. Was it Gupta? What's his name? I forgot his name offhand. But, you know, same guy that did that. But anyway, yeah, I loved all of that. I like how they explained how the power-ups worked. I like the irony of Mario not liking mushrooms, and he's put in a situation where he has to eat the mushrooms.
That's fun.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I liked, you know, all the enemies in the games, like, oh wow, I think that's from that game, or that's from that game, it's reference to that game. Oh my gosh, and one of the things I love that they use, when the brothers do end up separated, you know, Mario ends up, as mentioned, you know, he ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom with Toad, and it's obviously the Toad from that Toad Adventure game that came out like years ago. I think it was on the Wii, I can't remember. But anyway, that Toad Adventure game, and then we got Luigi stuck in the like Dark Land / that Disco Land thing that from Super Mario World / the world from Mario 3 / Luigi's Mansion. I loved it because they played that little music cue when the flashlight wasn't working, just like in the game. And just for anyone who doesn't know it, I love Luigi's Mansion. So I love that. I love the second game. I wish I could have finished the third, but whatever. But yeah, I like little references like that. So, and I like the storyline showing how strong Mario and Luigi's bond, you know, how strong their bond is as brothers, how they stick together. You know, yeah, but like I said, story-wise, it was really just whatever. But it was just the nice references. And it's like, if you're older, you'll get, the older references. Maybe you'll play in later games. For me personally, I got sick of Mario games after like Mario RPG. I might go back to some every once in a while. But yeah, but then you got the later stuff. I did see some Mario Galaxy references. I saw some Mario Odyssey. Oh my gosh, the whole plot with Bowser and Peach was like Mario Odyssey. And I noticed a little something from that original Japanese anime from like the late 80s. I don't know, just the setup of it. I know I'm going on too long, but I just getting it all out there. There was a scene where Mario was just playing, and he was upset, sitting around playing in his room, playing with his. He was playing Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
I forgot what game he was playing.
I don't know, but the console was the original NES.
The original NES. Now, in the anime that I'm referencing, it was like a little short movie. Mario was playing the Famicom, and that's when this weird thing happened in the TV, and he sees Princess Peach, and Peach is calling for help and needs his help. Then all of a sudden, he gets pulled into the TV, like there was a warp through the TV, and Luigi gets dragged into it as well. So they find out they have to, Mario was all enamored about, oh, she's so pretty, we must help her. But then you have Luigi was like, how do we get paid to help her, And then you can think about that because they made a commercial, for their plumbing business, and Luigi seemed more into that, getting, recognition, getting paid for their plumbing work, and I just thought of that. It's rare. It was obscurity, I guess. Yeah. But I had so much, that just got me, so. And Jack Black as Bowser, I was like, oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
But I think he did a good job as Bowser, right? Like
yes.
His voice acting. And his attempts at singing, which, I don't think singing's not his thing, but...
Peaches, peaches, peaches.
I don't know, I think that Jack Black had way too much fun during those parts.
I think he had fun playing as Bowser. He did, I think of all the voice actors, he was like the best one in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like the self-awareness with the voices too, because I'm old school, so for me, when I think of Mario and Luigi, I think of them as two Italian Americans who grew up in Brooklyn, who sound like they are from Brooklyn. They're actually pretty neutral here, but I like the fact that they didn't go the Martinet way. It's me, Mario, and Luigi, and all that other bull crap. All that stuff. I hate that stereotypical Italian voice. Just make them sound like they grew up in Brooklyn, because that's obviously where they grew up. Give them that accent, But I'm kind of glad they were self-aware of that and they played it into the movie.
Yeah. But there's a lot of references. I really love, like she said, the music. I love lots of music from Mario Bros. 1, obviously. You got the underwater music. You got Super Mario Bros. 3 music. When Bowser first appeared, there's some cues from the Doom ship, stages. And the Luigi Mansion theme. When it showed Princess Castle, you got the Mario 64 Princess Castle theme.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of themes from different, parts of the games and stuff. And like the sound effects appear here and there. The power-ups. I like the cat power-up that's kind of obscured because I think it only appeared in Mario 3D Land. But I like that they actually got the Tanuki suit from Mario Bros. 3. So that was a lot of fun. I love that. And of course Donkey Kong's in the game.
Yeah.
And he still appears throwing the barrels. So they had the Donkey Kong rap in there. You just had to throw that in there.
And I started out, and the fact that they used the rap from the original Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Oh my gosh, I started singing along. Because, that's nostalgia for me. So
yeah, I love they got the rights for that. That's fucking awesome. Just starting with that commercial.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, what else can I say? Those other, lots of little sneaky tidbits here and there. Like when they call the brothers, like the ringtone is like the GameCube startup thing. Or whatever. And then when they're like in this big open market in the Mushroom Kingdom, and the people, Mario and them, they're walking past. You see for a quick second they're selling them like something, and they're like, "Does it work?" Yeah, you just got to blow in it a little bit to make it work,
Yeah.
So of course, the good old Nintendo reference and everything.
All right, guys. Okay, for those who had lived back in the day, who had to blow into your cartridges to try to get them to work. Even though we found out later, apparently that actually does nothing. But
it's weird though because
it seems to always work.
Like it worked. I mean, I don't know. Did they come back and say, no, it doesn't work and it actually damages the cartridges? Well, I mean, I got cartridges that we bought since way back whenever and they still work today. You know, so I don't know about the damage. You know, unless it's like super long-term, 50, 60 years or something, but they still work now. So anyways, guys, overall, without too many spoilers, if you guys are spoiling enough already, the last thing I do want to say, I am glad that Luigi got to shine near the end of the movie. I was really afraid that he was going to get captured throughout the entire movie and we don't see much of him and it's just until the absolute end. Hey, thank you, the end, or whatever. So I'm glad that Luigi got to shine near the end. That's my only spoiler I'm going to give there.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's the main reason I kind of got sick of Mario in the 90s, but I got sick of Luigi being, like, pushed to the side so much. Because I always favored Luigi over Mario. So, for me, like I said, Mario RPG was my breaking point. Even though I love the game, Mario RPG was my breaking point. Until I played Super Mario Sunshine a few years later.
Yeah, but, I mean, that was the thing. Mario RPG, then Mario 64... and then Yoshi's Island, all of them were just like Mario and Luigi was either not in the game or captured or some weird bullshit.
Yeah,
that kind of started that.
But there is something I wish they wouldn't have done, which unfortunately is just in the mythos now. The fact that, okay, back in the past, Luigi was always seen to be portrayed more so as the cautious brother as opposed to scared of everything brother. I preferred how it was done back in the past, like back in like the 80s and stuff, where he was like, oh no, I'm not touching that one because I have enough common sense to know, hey, that might kill me. You know, as opposed to, oh Mario, I'm scared of everything. Oh my god, there's a caterpillar over there. Can you protect me, Mario? Help me, Johnny, help me. Help me, please. There's a killer tomato. Oh wait, wrong decade. But anyway. And they do that all the time now, and that he always needs Mario's help for something. Which is why I like Luigi's Mansion so well, because the roles were reversed. So that's why I like the Luigi's Mansion series so much.
Yeah, Luigi actually got to step up in the movie is all I'm going to say. Y'all got to find out yourselves. But overall, pretty good movie. A lot of fun. It's kind of a feel-good movie, I guess. I mean, the only thing is, like some people say, maybe it was a little too short and everything. Yeah. It was too to the point. But I mean, it was good. It's like they say, sometimes you gotta just give the fans what they want, and it was done right. Good acting, comedy, all the characters, games, references. It's a movie that's for everyone because it's like for the kids that play, I guess, the more newer stuff like Mario Odyssey and crap. But it's for us older guys that played the original, the real Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, the original Nintendo trilogy, and watched the
Super Mario Bros.
Super
TV show,
and stuff like that.
And don't forget Mario World because there's some references from there as well. So
yeah, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. So
and also everyone, please stay for the end credits.
Yeah. Lots of end credits there. I like how they actually called Bowser the King of the Koopas.
Just like in the original game.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, that's...
I have one more thing. So, Peach's character. How did you guys feel about her character?
I mean, she was alright, but I mean, I know people might complain that, I guess she was hyper competent in the story, but the thing is, I mean, she's the princess, she would have to be, to rule the kingdom and all that. It's just that when it comes to Bowser, then that's when it's too much. And, I don't know, I mean, like at one point she did seem to be in charge of everything, but to the other point, it was clear that a lot of the movie story relied on Mario. They still need Mario's help a lot. There was a lot of like, you still had the whole feeling that if Mario fails, we're all screwed kind of thing. So, I mean, it kind of balances itself out there.
Okay. I don't know, just personality-wise, it felt more like she should have been Daisy, not Peach. That's just me, and like I said, I may be showing my bias here. I just always prefer Daisy to Peach. I just like the wrong characters. You know this.
Yeah, and for the little we see, because there's not much character from Daisy, except for like the tennis games and the Mario parties and all them. Daisy does seem tougher than Peach, so it would have like this character acts more like Daisy than she does Peach. But I understand that nowadays, you know how it is. You can't really have Peach be completely useless, defenseless, just captured and locked up in Bowser's dungeon for half the movie.
Well, I'm glad that she wasn't called, and I kind of like the Mario Kart reference too, because that is like her thing in the Mario Kart games. But I wish she would have put a balance on it just a little bit more instead of her being that, like you said, hyper competent. Like, I've been doing this since I was a child. I know how to train and all this stuff and use the power-ups. I said, so where in the world were you when the series started? You know, it's like that. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, I didn't care for that myself, but it worked for the context of the movie because we don't have a Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually liked Peach character in the movie because I felt like it made her more three-dimensional, except rather than just, you know, the famous princess that always gets kidnapped all the time. That you get to see another side of her that maybe we don't really get to see much often. So I found it, I guess, interesting. I was actually a little surprised, to be honest, that they took that routes in terms of Peach character in the movie, but I didn't really have much of a problem with it. I actually thought it was kind of cool in a certain way.
I kind of wish they would have gone the RPG route. Like, maybe she was meager and we see her, you know, evolve into, oh yeah, I'm helping Mario fight, you know. But then again, that means you probably lose the main audience you're going for, which are kids, and not people like us, like our age, who want character development, not just starting right there, because we know what Peach was like in the beginning. So, yeah, but you know, she's playable in a lot of things now, so that helps.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, I think I kind of wraps up for now. I think we got all our thoughts out there, more or less.
I probably have some more, but you know, I'm just gonna stop for now because I might end up spoiling something.
Yeah, we have like an hour-long review because there is that much to talk about. But yeah, this is Mark Rodriguez here for the Review Sanctum, and
Johnny Rodriguez. If you haven't watched the movie, watch it. It's totally worth it. I think it's a movie that I think everybody's gonna like. Kids and grown-ups alike. We're all gonna, you know, we all like Mario Brothers, so. It's a good movie. You can't go wrong with that movie. Watch it. It's awesome. You won't regret it. And it'll be a good time to watch a nice movie in the theaters.
Alright, and this is Wendy here, or known as Jupi Chan or Ninja Jupi. Now, I just want to say, I would recommend this movie, even though the original 1993 film was an original Mario story, but people complained about it. At least the Goombas look like Goombas. That's all I have to say for the new movie. The Goombas look like Goombas. The Koopa Troopas look like Koopa Troopas. The no demutated monkey machines. Poor Dennis Hopper. He only did it because before his kid. And his kid actually told him, Dad, I didn't need shoes that bad. You didn't have to do this bad movie. True story. No, so anyway, yeah, it was a fun little movie, and it's it was fast paced, but it's Mario, and the plots have always been very, very basic in Mario games. Honestly, being probably one of the more complicated ones, I guess.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, we'll see you all next time, and we'll see what other things to review. Catch you later.
See you next time.
Adios. Sayonara.